Rick Dyer claims to have murdered Bigfoot. Wow, really? Is jail in his future? There's no claims of him going to jail for murder in this story, but there should be. Man shares photo of Bigfoot he claims to have killed a year ago, after luring it with pork ribs from Walmart. Rick Dyer claims to have killed Bigfoot on September 6, 2012. After luring him with pork ribs he nailed to a tree. Dyer has released a photo and claims to have performed DNA testing on the body. Dyer was involved in a Bigfoot hoax in 2008, when a rubber ape suit was passed off as the real thing, the Bigfoot creature being preserved by Rick Dyer. Not only has Bigfoot been found, but he's been photographed, examined and DNA tested. So says a Texas man, who claims he killed the mythical creature over a year ago in the woods outside of San Antonio. Rick Dyer said he plans to tour Bigfoot around the country after releasing a picture of him last week. Bigfoot is not a tooth fairy. Bigfoot is real, Dyer told TV station KSAT in San Antonio. The most important thing to me is being vindicated, letting people know that I am the best Bigfoot tracker in the world, and it's not just me saying it. On his website, Dyer claims he found Bigfoot on September 6, 2012. Related, man shoots friend while hunting for Bigfoot. I tracked a creature. I shot it, he said. With tears in my eyes, I watched it take its last breath. In an account of the incident, Dyer, a self-described professional Bigfoot hunter, said people reported a giant hairy beast in the wooded area and he bought ribs from a local Walmart that he nailed to a tree to lure the beast. Dyer said his hands went numb as he aimed the gun at Bigfoot after it ripped the ribs off the tree and walked away. Rick and Morgan Matthews, the director of the documentary Shooting Bigfoot, then purchased $200 worth of ribs and nailed them all over the area. Finally, he said, Bigfoot walked directly in front of him and all hell broke loose. Dyer chased after Bigfoot and shot him. Related, Bigfoot's existence now backed by DNA, video, claim that night Rick Dyer became known as the best Bigfoot tracker in the world, and changed history the way we know it, the account proclaims. The best Bigfoot tracker in the world. Rick Dyer claims to have shot and killed Bigfoot in September 2012 and plans to take the body on a nationwide tour. Rick Dyer Facebook. The best Bigfoot tracker in the world. Rick Dyer claims to have shot and killed Bigfoot in September 2012 and plans to take the body on a nationwide tour. But this is not the first time Dyer has claimed to find Bigfoot's body. The National Geographic News reported in 2008 that Dyer claimed to media that he had a Bigfoot body that later turned out to be a rubber ape costume. But despite his history of past Bigfoot hoaxes, Dyer insists this time it's real, and he has the studies to prove it. He told the station a lab in Washington state has given the body every test that you can possibly imagine, including DNA tests and 3D optical scans. It is the real deal, he told the station. It's Bigfoot and Bigfoot's here, and I shot it and now I'm proving it to the world. Related, footprint in Ohio backyard leaves homeowner fearing Bigfoot. Dyer, who did not return a request for comment, has yet to release more pictures and the results of these tests, but he has shown about 130 people the body in a video of their reactions. Many of the people seemed convinced as they entered the vehicle and looked down at the body, which apparently has been preserved quite well considering it was killed 16 months ago. Oh my gosh! Why is he so tall? Asked one boy in the video. Because he's Bigfoot, man. Dyer explained. Another woman claimed to have seen the hairy beast before. It looks like my ex-husband, she said with a serious face. It does. It does.
Then a movement in the woods. The sun hadn't come up yet. It was hard to make out what I'd seen at first. There he was. Bigfoot, standing no more than 100 yards from my blind. I began to shake all over. I could barely keep hold of my camera. He was awesome. Behind me, another one, smaller, possibly younger. How many of them were there? Was I surrounded? They were the most extraordinary creatures I'd ever seen. I now knew why the Eskimos called Bigfoot the king of the